I think it depends on the condition that I come back in.
Yeah.
So, like, if I come back blind, deaf, mute, paralyzed.
Why would this happen?
Well, you had to act like a
car accident.
Poisoned, stoned, dizzy, cancer, sick,
paralyzed,
nauseous. Welcome to a very sad episode of Careful Boys. I'm just gonna let you know now it's gonna be a sad one.
Why?
Because I'm gonna ask you something that it gets real. You're gonna have to get real about this. Do you want your plug pulled if you end up in a coma? And would you honor your partner's wish about that?
All right, weird things going on right now in my actual life. My buddy, longtime buddy, named Sam Macaroni. He's a tuber. He just had his plug pulled. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, legit. Like,
how long was he in a coma for, though?
I don't know. I don't know the details a lot. I just found out like yesterday, but he's dying right now, and I don't know of what or anything like that. But like, I just found out that he's been on life support, and they just pulled the plug basically.
Because you know what would suck is, let's say like,
I know, it's crazy.
Like, let's say
Sam Macaroni. I look at him. He's a good dude, man.
What did he do?
Loads of stuff.
He
directed that Pauly Shore movie recently.
He directed a Pauly Shore movie?
Yeah. He with the one that recently Nikki was just in.
Was it Knight Rider?
He's been in some man.
What's his channel called? It's just his name?
Sam Macaroni on YouTube. We did so much stuff. He used to be at Maker with all of us and me and Shay and Cassim and everybody. And
did they say why he was on life support or anything? Like,
I know very few details. I know from like the swirling little community that I'm in, like that he was in trouble, and then that's what just happened. So crazy shit.
That's so sad, man.
One of the true greats, man. Like one of the great greats. Truly.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I know.
I wonder if that. Did you know him well enough to know if that's what he would have wanted?
He was such an animated dude. There's no way he wanted to live on a bed.
Yeah.
No way.
I think it depends on the percentage. You know how they have a percentage all the time of like, you go into coma and then they're like, or whatever it is, and they're like, 60% chance that he'll come back.
Yeah.
Or like, if they do come back, how mangled and fucked would they be? I think that's another one too, because like they'll come back, but like as a vegetable.
What's your brain like?
Right. Because I thought it would suck if you have a 90% coming back and it's like not normal and everything, and then they decide to pull the plug within 24 hours. Yeah. They're just like
24 hours is pretty
they're
swift.
like, oh no, it's done. It's a 90% chance they're gonna come back, and they're like, no, 90%.
We haven't even plugged it in yet.
No. It's real swift.
Would all of you guys pull the plug for yourself? Just for
Not
you?
me.
No?
I'm not a pull the plug guy.
No?
I am.
You wanna?
I'm a fighter,
hang in there?
brother. Yeah.
So you would
Gotta
tell
fight
Nikki
it.
like, hey, even no matter what the doc tells you, like
I will beat it.
hold
I will
tight.
beat it.
But it depends on the condition, because like, let's say,
That's what I like to think.
but if you come back, right, but like you're coming back blind, deaf, and also paraplegic.
Yeah, pull that shit. What the fuck?
What if
Well,
you
I
come
don't know
back
about
from
that. Jesus Christ.
But that's what I mean, is like,
Pulling it to a negative.
Pulling your answer.
There's got to be data on successful stories of how much percentage of people actually make it.
Here's one. It's not quite being in a coma, but when TJ got paralyzed, the doctor told us all that it was 13%
Wow.
of recovery,
of any recovery.
but he got a boner.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So maybe that's all she's got to do for you.
I swear I don't believe doctors a lot anymore because like my
There's
buddy-
that too. There's
my
that too.
if the more you know of people who went through medical stuff, the more you know doctors know fuck all. We know they're good doctors, but my God, do they fuck up so much?
It's also safer for them to say a lower percentage.
Why does the idea of a second opinion exist?
They're honestly hoping you die. They're honestly hoping you die so they can get a free bed.
I'm gonna have
That's what it really
Yeah,
is.
that's what it really is. It's like, fuck, where our beds are full, this guy's taking up a lot of space, take him out.
They're probably giving you the paperwork. Sign it. Just sign it.
Yeah.
What would be the time threshold before it's like, okay,
9 years.
48 hours.
you know?
Yo,
48 hours?
Subin.
Go ahead.
I got one, man. I say pull the plug.
Immediately?
First of all, my wife is very smart, so depending on the situation of how I went down, it would be all up to her. And then second of all, I would say pull the plug because life insurance is lit. I would say, babe, fuck this.
Okay, but like now,
Collect.
Collect this shit, live life.
Get your bag,
Find
bro.
another man.
if Nikki had told you like, if that happens to me, pull the plug, would you be able to do it?
No.
I'll do it for you.
That's the funny double standard, right?
I
Because like
couldn't do it.
Smack would tell me the same thing. She'd be like, "Pull my plug first day."
And I'm like,
I don't think I
for
could.
you.
I don't think I could
couldn't
do it.
do it.
No, that because me and Bart has a pact. We're like, if the other person, like, we're not gonna, have our wives do it. It's just you just come over and do it for me.
Dang.
Holy
Damn.
shit!
That's a
I don't
crazy.
know.
Get charged with murder.
To be honest, I don't know if he even remembered, but we did that here at JK News. We're like, who would
Hopefully he
pull up
remembers like the mint chocolate chip.
Yeah, and everyone was joking how like everyone's like saying goodbye, and then Bart just walks up and he pulls it.
He walks out.
He's just like turning off the camera when everyone's still talking.
Exactly.
Yo, that'd be so funny if like he does forget and he keeps visiting you every day, and your internal thing is like, Bart,
You're supposed to pull the
and
plug,
Bart every day
motherfucker.
with flowers comes over and just like, hang in there, Joe, fight.
To me, I think it depends on the condition that I come back in.
Yeah.
So like, if I come back blind, deaf, mute, paralyzed,
So basically,
Why would this happen?
Why you had to act like a
a car accident.
So many
RPG
maladies.
status ailments? Poison, stoned, dizzy,
Sleep,
no MP, no LP.
Cancer, sick,
paralyzed.
nauseous.
no dick.
That happens.
Yeah.
I got no dick.
vagina
Pull
now.
that plug, bro.
Pull the plug on the no dick.
No dick. Pull the plug.
No dick, pull the plug.
So much status ailments, dude.
No dick, pull the plug.
Yeah, no
fuck
dick.
that.
Pull the plug. No bottom half. Pull the plug.
At what point do you feel like, what's the
Damn.
fucking point of
If I have no dick, yeah.
If I don't dick- honestly, that's
Genuinely,
But the rest of you is like perfect.
honestly, yeah.
right when Kalyne said it. I was like, oh yeah, that's my line.
Pull the plug.
Yeah, that's probably my
I'm a
line.
eunuch, pull the plug.
My voice is all high. I'm out, dude.
You know that's
No
happened
reason
to
to
someone?
live.
I'm sure it has.
I'm sure it always has.
No, he went in. He didn't have a coma. So he went in for a different surgery. A completely different
They
surgery.
took his dick off?
They took his dick off. Because
Complications.
Messed up his chart?
yeah, it was supposed to be someone else with prostate cancer.
That's it.
Sue and kill yourself.
So when he woke up,
Trust these doctors. Can't trust nobody.
when he woke up, he still had lung cancer and no dick.
That's a
I
freaking.
heard they could do that.
That's the time to do it.
I thought you were gonna make this a pussy.
That's what you say when you wake up. That's how you cope with humor.
Wait, there's no vagina down here.
What the heck's going on? What if you're not gonna go dilate this thing? What does that mean?
Why is there a pump?
Where am I gonna pee?
Yeah, I don't think I could do it no matter
This
what.
thing stinks. This thing stinks.
That's brutal.
Yeah, because I told Hannah she has to do it. And she said, I can't. Yeah, so I was like, you're gonna make me fucking stay in a coma state for like 100 years? And she goes, I'll visit you every day. And I'm like, no, fucking kill me.
I am scared of how that might feel. If you're in a, like how some people's coma, they don't know anything, but then other people, they had complete awareness of, or some people had a sense of time. Whoa. Good Lord.
Because TJ
That is how.
was saying how like when he couldn't move and his parents were fucking fighting in front of him. I'm like, dude, that's a
remember?
nightmare.
What's that?
He could remember?
No, he wasn't in a coma. He was attached to this thing that held his skull together, and it was like a exoskeleton.
fuck's sake.
And he's faced on his back, looking at the ceiling, and his parents, who were divorced, were fighting about whose fault it was. Oof. And the dad was like yelling at the mom, and he couldn't like go anywhere. He was just like stuck like this, listening to them. And
Who won the argument?
Who do you think you won?
Yeah, who do you think was his fault it was?
The man will not win the argument, by the way. Just letting you know.
Yeah, that's like he said. Out of his whole like journey, he said that was the worst part.
See, it's like shit like that. I'm just like, pull the plug. Dude.
Yeah, like I don't know how it's gonna feel.
I had a friend who went through open heart surgery, and she said that they were doing that thing where they had to like open her chest up, and they gave the anesthesiologist, because she's small, they didn't give her a good enough dose, so she was awake.
No.
Yeah. And then the doctor, which is like basically like illegal or whatever, The doctor, she was like, hey, I was awake, I saw this. And she was able to recount the conversation. This doctor was like, turned white. He was like horrified because she saw everything.
But she didn't feel it, right?
Well, she was probably in a
She
weird-
felt it
she
when
was
they
in
were
like a
doing
weird
that shit to her
state, huh?
chest with the fucking whatever the fuck.
No, I'm saying even though she felt it, was she in pain?
She said that it felt funny. Like,
Because it's
she
like
was-
an in-between state, huh?
It's like in between state.
Oh, God. That's...
Yep.
That is
That's what I'm
terrifying.
saying.
That is like one of my biggest fears.
All this cunt did,
Yeah.
she choked on a hot dog.
Wait, what? That's
on
why
a hot
she was
dog.
there?
She choked on a hot dog, and it gave her like some kind of respiratory thing, and then like failure, and then they had to like do open heart surgery on her.
Open heart surgery?
How did she choke on a hot dog?
It was a Costco $1.50.
Oh, not a hot dog, but like she's biting the hot dog, and then some reason the hot dog didn't get.
I think she got confused.
Oh, okay. I
She
was
got
just
confused. She was choking all over the thing, and then next thing you know, she's on a hospital.
no, I was just wondering because I was like, could you really choke? You have to choke on a hot dog by swallowing it, right?
Well, you could, because you got groomed.
I'm not being a dick, bro. I'm just letting you know. The whole hot dog.
It's probably that...
Don't people choke on food all the time?
It goes down your air
You don't know.
passage. No one's there to Heimlich you, and then you...
Subin would be the guy who's like, what kind of idiot chokes on a hot dog?
Fucking, it's a
You
hot
were the
dog.
chew.
They make it so soft already.
Just chew it. Just start chewing on that.
Like, you
Chew
should
the
be able
hot
to
dog.
swallow hot dogs better.
The fuck going on?
You know, it's...
Subin's in a hospital just explaining that to people.
You know what's sad?
That'd be embarrassing.
The other, a few weeks ago, me and Smack had a friend of ours over, and then we were playing with the bunnies, and then one of the bunnies started choking on like a pellet, and we had to like bunny Heimlich it.
Oh my god.
How did that work? You fucking hit it in the back?
You gotta like hold him, and then like you have to pendulum swing him like up and down
The
while you
fuck
like
outta
squeeze.
here.
Yeah,
That's
he
real
almost
shit?
died. Yeah,
How do you know to do that?
because there's videos about it. Luckily, we watched.
You like
them.
Googled this shit?
Yeah.
Earlier? Or
A long time
during?
ago.
Oh, whoa.
Like ages ago, we like watched the video on it, and then so like right there at that moment, we were like, "All right, let's do it," and then we started going, "Wait, come on, man!"
Imagine you got the wrong information. You're just
Making him nauseous.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you know what's scary? Now we're feeding solids to our kid.
Oh yeah, you gotta be.
Like we're like so. I'm so scared of the pieces we give him because like I make it super short and tiny. But then some Sasha just gives like a big piece and just goes like, dude, he needs to learn how to like how to eat it properly.
Oh,
But for some reason I was freaking out the whole time. Immediately that same moment I just bought the
the suction thing.
suction thing right away. That same day from Amazon, just in case.
It's like to help get the food out.
You mount it in the mouth and then it's like you pull in the air, comes right out. But I just
Handy.
Can't be too careful.
I rather be
Smart, dude.
very spaced.
Good dad right there.
I don't give a fuck about money. I was just like, I'm buying this shit today.
How much was it?
Yeah, right on my mind.
Dude, that time was like that one was like around $80. It's not a lot, but
That's a lot.
I feel like baby stuff. They can just price it however they want. People are gonna be like, I need it.
I just bought a tree trimming thing that was like $75, and I was like, this is a bunch of bullshit.
Still, you have to trim more. That same tree.
Oh, I just did it like last August. Shit pissed me off. I don't forget about that. I'm too petty.
yeah, that's what I was worried about.
That's the funny thing. The double standard about pulling plugs is like, no matter what you're saying, it's like that's really on your partner.
At what point do you feel like I don't want to be here because I don't want to be a burden?
no dick.
I just don't want to be, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to be a bird.
I don't want to be a burden.
Like I can't picture, especially while we're young. I can't picture expecting Hannah to take care of me.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
But the weird thing is, I don't mind doing that for her.
Yep, same.
So it's
I will
it's
do
fine.
whatever it takes for Nikki. Anything.
But then I'm also like, damn, dude. But then, to be realistic, she's still young. She could still like remarry and have a normal life. All this stuff. So I'm like, you're gonna have to fucking take care of me and feed me like a baby bird for the next 40 years or whatever till I die.
I'm too petty for remarried.
would you
I will haunt
guys?
you.
Would
I
all
will
of you
find
guys? I don't know if this question is obvious, but like, would all of you guys be able to take care of your mom or dad that way?
Oh,
I could take care of my dad, but not my mom.
My dad, yes, because it gives me a chance not to feed him and then see him wither away. But then
what the fuck?
Very nice. Very petty.
my
Depends on
mom,
if she wants to or not.
I actually think my mom is so selfless that she might offer herself because she'd rather not be a burden. Like she's like, dude, I think she's like, I don't want to fucking trouble nobody. And then like, when it's time to like move in with me and be taken care of, she'll like disappear.
Wow. Fuck.
Dang.
I just think like, so my mom took care of my grandma, right? Like that. Like she helped her go to the bathroom every day for like the last 7 years. Until my grandma finally died like last year. And I say finally because like it was probably a really good thing. But I don't know if I could do that for my mom. Cause like that's my mom. And like
there's something about it. It's like
wiping my mom is wild. I could wipe my dad. But wiping my mom is too wild.
I wouldn't wipe nobody. You know what I would do? Hose them down.
No, that's when you buy the bidet.
when I was in elementary, that happened to my dad was reminding me about this, but my friend's dad broke both of his arms when they were playing football. Both arms, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, my friend Keith. And then Keith had to wipe his dad's ass. This is when we're in elementary.
Wow.
Mad young.
Jesus. Don't tell anybody
and then
that story.
We went to the same church, so then my dad was telling me
Did he
that.
have 2 cats like this?
Yeah. So my dad was telling me that, and my dad's like, "Do you think you could do that for me?" And I was like, "I can barely wipe my own ass." I was like, "I don't even like wiping my ass. I think that's gross."
Yo, can you imagine? His dad's shitting. He goes, I'm ready.
Dude, that's freaking love. Like that's different, dude. I feel like.
So you're an adult right there.
A bidet. Come on.
But also my parents, we don't have that kind of thing where my dad would rather go to a home than have me have to wipe his ass.
My whole family's like that. My whole
Yeah,
family's
they're just
like that.
weird like that. It's like we don't have that chumminess of like, like help me out here, would you?
Yeah.
Like no, my dad's like, get out of here. I ain't gay. Like he'd be like more like that.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Look at my
man.
butt.
He's not trying to show me his ass. My dad's weird like that.
Fucking weird, huh?
Yeah, but then I admire people that can do that. But like I'm with you. I can't. I just don't think I could do it, and my parents also don't expect that.
But I think
It'd be
though,
hard both ways.
there's like
they'd rather get a
of,
hospice nurse or something.
For real. Yeah.
do you think that those people like that kind of family, there's a level of closeness they all have that just they're used to?
You know what also I think it is?
What?
Because Filipino families grow up with so many nurses that it's not seen as disrespectful to have a hospice nurse.
I see.
To have a caregiver. It's not seen as like, oh, you have abandoned your parents. It's like, no, that's just part of what we grow up with.
I think nowadays that's like the most realistic thing you
Caregiver
can
nurses?
do, right? Like, it's like you have to. If you were in that situation, yeah, you would obviously help, but you would definitely need a nurse like that. to step
Yeah, like a
aside.
professional person.
Yeah.
that-
Could afford it.
Yeah, if you can't.
That's
sure.
what-
That's what happened to my grandma. Because unfortunately, my grandpa, before he died, 30 years before he left the military, he checked some stupid box that said like, do you want your pay to be now, or do you want your pay to come like later on? And he picked the now box, and so later on there was nothing left. So my grandma got nothing from the cat when he died, and he pieced, 10 years before she did. So like she was like cost cutting
On her
the whole
own.
time.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, they don't
So-
give you nothing to live on when you're that age too. My mom was showing me like because my mom retired, and she was showing me like, hey, imagine if I didn't have like 401k, if I didn't have any of these savings. She goes, look at what the government gives me, and it was like a few $100 a month.
Yeah.
So my mom was the only option
She was
to
nothing.
be her nurse because they couldn't afford to pay a nurse. So it was like, it was nuts. So my mom had to do all that.
That's so common too. But
Yeah. Pull my.
And I don't look down on it. I just told my mom, like, you just have to understand, I'm never doing this shit for you. Just know that.
Jeez, I understand,
love you so
Steven.
much. Yeah, I'm just not gonna wipe you and stuff.
No, yeah, my parents have the same. I think my parents both would feel like they failed as parents if I had to do that.
Damn. I ain't wiping nobody, even my own kid's ass.
Hell yeah, dude.
How are your baby gonna fucking
yeah, fam.
change its own diaper?
No, Joe, you're gonna change it when you have a kid. You're gonna trust me. You're gonna have to wipe
Well,
it.
you're such a bitch. You change your kids' diapers,
Dude, you change your kid's diaper?
That's so gay.
It's a pretty beta guy over here.
Fuck, y'all tripping.
Yo, yesterday I was at his house. He was bathing him.
What the
so
fuck,
beta,
dude?
dude.
What are you, gay dog?
I hate this shit.
Oh yeah, Joe, you're totally there. No, I'm just trying to help out Sasha before I leave at the night, and I dropped him off at here.
Yeah, right, dog. You got fucking whooped.
You're whipped, I heard.
You're whipped.
I heard you're
Yeah, you know what?
Your
I don't
wife runs
give
you,
a
dude.
Fuck.
You ain't the man of the house, dog.
Chilling.
dude.
I'm chilling. Whatever
That
makes
baby
it
all up in your
easy.
pockets.
Yeah. I heard your wife wakes up and puts both legs in the pants and pulls them up nice and high.
Listen,
The only pants in the house.
listen. If she's making more bread than me at a certain time, and at that period of time, sure, fuck it.
Respect.
At a certain time and that period of
Look, if she making more bread and she making things happen, yeah, I say, all right, babe, I got you. I'll take care of the kids. Let me play some games tonight. She's like, I was like, bet, boom.
Respect.
I like it.
You got it all, baby.